Hello and welcome back to Seomra Dorcha. Today we are going to be looking at a video called "This Paranormal Footage Has No Logical Explanation." It is from a page called Parabox. I haven't seen any of their videos before, and this video has relatively few views, like my own channel. So yeah, let's dive in and have a look to see what it's like. Here we go. Okay, we got a random toy driving around on its own in the middle of the night. Looks like the charge kicked in after hours. Or a ghost is taken for a ride. Some little child's playing in the middle of the night in a shopping centre. Okay.
If that first clip didn't make sense to you, you're not the only one. The videos you're about to see were recorded by ordinary people who weren't trying to prove anything. They just happened to capture something strange at the wrong moment. Some of these moments last only a few seconds. A shape in the dark, a voice where no one is standing, movement where nothing should move. Watch carefully. The details are easy to miss.
I actually just seen this one earlier. Very hard to see on the first passing, but if it shows it again.
Look at I saw that shit. I saw that shit. See, I saw that shit.
So this security guard seen something that obviously wasn't there, and it's obviously freaked them out. But if they play it again, watch the mat, you'll see something crossing the mat that
I'm
isn't
like,
actually there.
and then it disappeared over there by the desk. And I'm like, okay. So I looked at the camera. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down. So I wanted to tell the camera, y'all see that shit? Y'all saw that shit, right? I'm telling CHA, did y'all see that? Okay.
In the following video, the guard shows the surveillance footage from his shift. According to him,
See it?
while
See
he
it
was at
passing
the
on the mat?
reception, he noticed a dark figure near him. At first, he thought it was just a play of light or fatigue, but the feeling was so strange that after the change, he decided to check the cameras. The recording shows an empty corridor, nothing moving, but in a few seconds, the dark silhouette quickly passes the camera. The figure looks like a human, but only appears for a moment and immediately disappears.
Yeah, so it didn't look very human-like to me. It just looked like a mass crossing over the mat. But it was enough that your man seen it while he was sitting at a desk. If that was you, what would you have done? Would you have got up as calmly as he did? Or would you have got out of there?
بسم الله بسم الله لا إله إلا الله بسم الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بالله يا
The
جماعة
ghost
لا
was
نص ساعة
walking
يا
out in the
جماعة
middle of the night.
متحرك ما عاد من 100 مرة لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
The author of this video was filming an empty training ground when he noticed something strange. There was no one. The simulators were standing still, but one of them suddenly began to move by itself. The recording shows the seats and handles slowly moving back and forth as if someone invisible is performing an exercise.
That's interesting. As you can see, there's nothing there that, like, maybe a wind could make it move up and down. Unless one of his buddies tied like a fishing string on it and was pulling it up and down. Then again, ghosts have to work out too, so why not do it in the middle of the night?
D. Front. Door. Center. Center is
Is there someone? Is that Ice?
Disarm now.
Okay, dog's barking. Definitely something.
Hello?
There.
Oh my god!
The man began filming after hearing strange
What was that?
noises from the basement of his house. There was a knock and rustle from below, as if someone was moving in the dark.
Again, man. Basements. Creepy as fuck. But they're popular.
Standing at the door, he records these sounds for a few seconds and then quietly says, "Hello?" At that moment, everything suddenly subsides, as if something heard his voice. There is complete silence, but literally, a second later, a loud noise suddenly sounds from the basement, as if something is running up the stairs very quickly. Quick footsteps are heard, and the camera jerks sharply as he retreats back in panic. It can be seen that he is really scared and did not expect such a reaction after his words. The recording is cut off at the very moment when the noise becomes the closest.
So yeah, again, like I said, basements. Creepy as fuck. But this guy hears something in his basement, hears something rattling at his doors, goes out, shouts hello, and then footsteps come running up the stairs. I don't know about you, but if you heard something come running up your stairs in the middle of the night, what would you do? Like, what would you do? He definitely freaked out and he ran and he was so scared he stopped recording, maybe, or it was set up. But if it was you, what would you do? And would you would you be as scared as he was?
Hold up. Ready, watch. See? Nothing that way. Nothing that way. I don't know if you saw earlier in the week, we caught something near the bin. It was doing this knocking crap, and then my daughter caught something like a wolfy type creature coming around the bin. Go back and watch the
A
video.
wolfy type creature.
What the hell? It sounded like the gate going. What?
Is that the wolfie?
Hold on. I think you can hear that, guys, but that tap's not running. Hold up, I'll show you. Can you hear that?
Oh, interesting.
Can you hear it? That is insane. Listen. You can actually hear water going down the plug hole. What the hell? Hold on a second. Now the toilet.
Very hygienic ghost, isn't
The
it?
toilet has not flushed. What? Tap's going again. I mean, it's not going.
I don't know. This sounds like
It just sounds like it's going. This is
overlays, sound overlays.
No, it sounds like it's not. That is just nuts. Absolutely nuts.
I don't know. That one's a bit sus. Like nothing's actually happened, but the sounds are there.
That is the gate again. Well, we've had the knocking sounds. Like, you know what I mean? What is it? Not is it now? Thursday? Yeah, since Monday. No, before Monday, at the weekend as well. And that has been driving us nuts. It can happen for hours, and next door neighbours get pissed off because they can hear it too. And then, but we've never had this tap sound before. I just hope the camera's picking it up, you know, on my phone, and it's not just audible in my ears. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. Sorry guys, I can't keep doing this because I can't stand up for long. Okay, gotta get the door.
The man began filming after hearing someone persistently knocking on the front door. He opens and shows the camera the yard. There is no one outside. Everything looks completely empty. When he goes back inside, even stranger things begin. In the bathroom, you can hear a loud noise of...
So basically, goes to for the toilet, came in, his hands are so dirty, they washed his hands in the sink, and went to the toilet in the bathroom, came back out, washed his hands in the sink again, and then went back out the door. And then his buddy had to go to the toilet, so he started knocking on the door then as well. What else could it be?
water, as if the faucet is open to the fullest. But when it comes closer, the water does not flow. The same thing happens with the toilet. You can hear the sound of a downpour, although nothing works. At the end of the recording, a loud knock on the door is heard again, causing it to turn sharply.
I get this as a hospital, or some sort of industrial place, anyway.
See, I fucking don't. No.
In the final segment, the boy removes an empty hallway in the hospital, revealing a wheelchair standing against a wall. At first, everything looks calm, but suddenly the chair begins to move slowly by itself, as if someone is quietly pushing it. It rolls a few centimeters and stops, although there is no one nearby. And that's where we'll end this video. Some of these clips might have explanations.
Okay, so that's that one done. Hospital ones, I've touched on this before, hospitals are creepy as hell. And if you were, obviously this is the bottom floor where there is loads of maintenance stuff, but if you were in a hospital and the wheelchair is sitting on its own and all of a sudden decided to start moving, what are you going to do? Rather than freak out like this guy did. So, yeah, nice, wee, short, simple video. Just, I think I might do a few shorts from now on, see if we can try and grow this channel a bit. But, yeah, cheers to Parabox for the video. We will continue on and look at a few more random channels. I do like finding different channels to see what their videos are like. And we will keep exploring the supernatural and unexplained from multiple point of view. So thank you to everyone who watched. Go and check out Parabox's channel, give them a few views, and we will see you next time. Slant, slant.